Hi everyone, welcome. Thanks for joining in. Let's get stuck in. We've got 10 hands of bridge to play. And North has opened nothing. East bids one club. So I am going to just bid one diamond here. Could bid a no trump, but my clubs aren't that great. Don't really want to double because I've only got a doubleton heart. And if I double, partner bids hearts, doesn't seem to be any point. So I'll just put an easy, simple one diamond here. Three diamonds from North doesn't show a strong hand. This is something often causes a bit of confusion. So if the important point here is East is the opener and I am the overcaller. So responding to an opening bid is different than responding to an overcall. So when North bids three diamonds there, if I had opened one diamond, showing 12 to 19, 20 points in a diamond suit, and North bid three diamonds, that would show one thing, but I'm not the opener. So my opening bid doesn't show 12 to 19 points. I'm an overcaller. My overcall could be 10 points, could be 8 points, could be, and that's definitely a 5-card diamond suit. So because my opening bid is different, then the responses are also different. So what does three diamonds from North there mean? North's just going to have some diamonds and happy to play in three diamonds, trying to bounce around the auction a bit, cause some trouble for the opposition, and that's high enough. And yeah, great, perfect, just perfect from North. Just what I would expect. Not a strong hand, but really good diamond support. Okay, good. So we're going to lose a club, we're going to lose a spade, we're going to lose a heart, and that's probably it. We can't really avoid, unless something crazy happens, there's no way to avoid losing a heart here. So I'm just going to draw trumps. It's no good playing the Queen of Hearts, by the way, because if I play the Queen and West plays low and East plays low, East will win with the King. And if West has got the King, when I play the Queen, West will cover with the King. So it'll go Queen, King, Ace, and I'll still have to lose a heart trick. So my only real chance is if I play a small heart and East plays low, maybe I can win. Oh, well, there you go. All right, so we are going to make 11, but I shouldn't have really made 11. I should have really lost a heart, so that's fine. Just cross off the rest. And that's should be a pretty good score, I think. There you go, not bad. So as we play tonight, I'm just going to chat about different systems. It's something people often talk about and ask about, and I don't want to spend forever talking about it. We're here to play, but as we play, let's just talk about some of the differences between the bidding systems. And anyway, let's play hand 2. Oh, nice hand. 15, 17. Is that 17? Looks like 17 to me. So that is 1. Okay. All right. Here we go. So this one is going to depend on your bidding system. So let me start by talking about 3 different bidding systems, and I'm going to choose ACOL because ACOL is a very common bidding system. It's a system I play with one of my partners, and I'm going to talk about standard or 2/1, normal standard and 2/1 are very similar. Certainly the opening bids are similar. And the other one I want to talk about is precision. Now, who's heard about precision or plays precision or knows anything about precision? Just quickly, if you're wondering what precision is all about, it's a system where the strongest opening bid you can make, instead of 2 clubs, an opening bid of 1 club shows any strong hand of normally 16 or more points. And your other opening bids, so if we're playing precision, 1 club is any hand with 16 or more points, and other opening bids show around about 11 to 15 points. That's how it works. So it's a reasonably common bidding system, I suppose. The reason I'm mentioning it is I actually, with one of my partners, I do actually play a version of precision, except we open very light opening bids. So instead of 1 club showing 16 or more points and any hand, our 1 club we use to show 14 points and any type of hand. And our opening bids are between 8 and 13 or 8 and 14 points. And Bernadette's saying, what about 2/1? Yep, 2/1 is actually very similar to standard. Very similar. The opening bids are basically the same. The real difference between 2/1 and standard is that if I open, let's say partner opens a heart and I bid 2 clubs, because I've changed the suit and bid a new suit at the 2 level, that's forcing to game. Whereas in standard, it's only forcing for 1 round. That's it. There's not a huge amount of difference between the 2 systems, standard and 2/1. Okay, so just quickly then, if we're playing standard or 2/1, they're very similar systems, then we would open this hand 1 no trump, because we've got 15 to 17, in fact we've got 17 high card points. So the standard and the 2/1 players would open this hand 1 no trump, showing 15 to 17. The Acol players, a 1 no trump opening for Acol shows 12 to 14 points. And so this hand is too strong. So the Acol players would open probably 1 club, maybe a spade, but probably 1 club on this hand, with the intention of bidding no trumps later. And 1 club because there's a 4-card club suit. The precision players would also open 1 club, not to say anything about clubs, just to say 16 or more points and any shape, any hand with 16 or more points. So those 3 different systems would each do something different. So I'm playing Acol, so I'm going to start with 1 club, showing clubs. 1 club, 1 diamond, pass. Don't really want to defend a diamond. North's not going to have much, but I am going to bid 1 spade. And that's as much as I can do now. North's got nothing. I know I've got a good hand, but there's nothing I can do here. You may be wondering about my 1 spade bid there. To be honest, I don't love that 1 spade bid. I probably would have, perhaps double would have been a better bid here, just to try and see what North wants to do next. But anyway, club of spade, show me 2 suits, North doing nothing. That's as high as we can go. Pass. Right, 7, 8, 9. So West has got a 6-card diamond suit. Oh, actually, interesting point here. A very important point is that these bidding systems only apply to the side who has opened the bidding. So when we talk about Acol, standard, precision, 2/1, we're talking about the system that the side who opens the bidding is playing. When you are overcalling, as is West here, so I opened the bidding 1 club and West overcalled. So overcalls and responses to overcalls are something completely different. They're not really part of what we call the bidding system. So 1 diamond, doesn't matter what system you play, is an overcall. It's nothing to do with standard or ACOL or precision. It's just a normal old overcall. Okay, one club, one diamond, one spade, two diamonds. Yeah, not looking good. I'm not loving this. I suspect North has got the king of spades. It's possible North's got the king of spades, so I guess I can play the queen here. I think the queen of spades is doomed, so I'm just going to play the queen. Singleton spade. Was that a singleton spade? Maybe. Oh, North's won anyway, so that's fine. Wasn't a singleton spade. North had 4-card spade suit to the jack, so my playing queen of spades on the first round was not good. Never mind. What have we got here? So West had a singleton spade, 6 or 7 diamonds. It's going to have at least. Let's just grab the ace and play another club. I don't know. Okay, if I can get in now, I can play another club. I don't think North's got any more diamonds. No, it doesn't. So 3, 1, 2. So West had a 7-card diamond suit, 1 spade. 2 clubs and 3 hearts. Is that right? Was West, if I've done my maths right, West was 1, 3, 7, 2 shape, I think. There you go. 1 spade, 3 hearts, 7 diamonds, and 2 clubs. Yep. Okay, so West's 1 diamond bid there. Now, maybe West could have bid 3 diamonds on the first round or 2 diamonds or whatever, but it's nothing to do with the bidding system. It's just their style of overcalls. So does that make sense? Does that make sense how all these opening bids, the system stuff applies to the side that opens? Overcalling is a completely different thing. That makes sense? I hope it does. Okay, so what are the advantages and the disadvantages of the different bidding systems? Oh. Well, it's going to depend who you ask. 10. So this is a pass. Actually, let's pause for a second here. Everybody's got their favorite bidding system, and I honestly don't really think it makes much difference what system you play. So, for example, I'm about to play I'm in Japan at the moment, on my way to China in a couple of weeks to play bridge there with my one of my partners, Jan Alabasta, and we play ACOL. And ACOL is certainly not the most common system. It was pretty common for a while, but maybe not so many people play it these days. But it's a perfectly good system. I don't think it matters what system you play, as long as you and your partner are kind of speaking the same language. It's rather like saying what's best: English, French, Japanese, Chinese, Russian. I don't know, which is the best language. Well, there's no best language, right? Just as long as you and your partner are speaking the same language, you're good to go. So yeah, the key is to be speaking the same language. Now, with one of the other people I play with, Ian, we actually play 2 different systems, and I'm talking about this. This is going to be relevant to this hand. We actually play 2 different systems. We play standard, maybe 2/1. We're just toying with that when we're vulnerable, and when we're not vulnerable, we play a very a light version of precision. Why do we do that? Well, because on this hand, if I was playing with Ian, I would open 1 no trump, and our opening 1 no trump we use to show 8 to 11 points. And yep, you heard that right, 8 to 11. We do that not vulnerable because we want to be the ones who bid no trumps as often as possible. And because we're not vulnerable, it's not kind of so dangerous, and we take away a lot of bidding space from the opposition. And in fact, the whole reason we play this light mini precision thing is that so we can open one no trump. That's the sole purpose for us of playing this method. And we like it because it's fun. So on this hand, if I was playing with Ian, I would open one no trump, which I think is a huge advantage to be able to open. I've only got 10 points, but I've got my share of the points. I've got a perfectly average hand. When you think of there's 40 points in the pack, and I've got 10 of them, so my hand is average. So I'm quite happy to open this one no trump with an average point count at this vulnerability. So we think it's good. Ian and I think it's good to play mini precision when we're not vulnerable, because sometimes it's a disaster that we often get to open one no trump, and that's what we want to do. I would never do that with Jan because our one no trump shows 12 to 14 points. Which is best? You tell me. I'm sure it's just what you're comfortable with. It's just what you like doing. It's just how you communicate with your partner. Just how you like to communicate with your partner. Marianne's got a question there. I'll come back to you in a second, Marianne. Okay, so pass. Because I'm playing Akol tonight, I'm pretending I'm playing with Jan. I'm passing. West has opened one club. North has bid one spade. What does one spade show? Well, it's nothing to do with Akol standard or precision or 2/1 or any other system you might imagine, because it is an overcall, and an overcall is common to all bidding systems. So your overcalling system. Okay, so all right. So for example, when I play with Jan, I play Akol. When I play with Ian, I play standard or 2/1 when we're vulnerable, and we play mini precision when we're not vulnerable. So I've got 3 different bidding systems going on with 2 different partners. But in every case, it doesn't matter what bidding system, that one spade is still just simply an overcall, nothing to do with the system. I'm expecting 5-card spade suit and around about 8 to 15, 16, 17 points, something like that. Right. So Marianne's saying, as a partner, do you overcall an overcaller? Good question, Marianne. You got to think what you're trying to achieve, really. So what are we trying to achieve with our bidding here? So when West opens the bidding one club and East bids one no trump, East and West are they're sort of trying to judge how strong they are. They'll be thinking, have we got game on? East is showing, 6 to 9 points, and West has opened the bidding, and they're trying to decide whether or not they've got enough points to go to game, or maybe what contract to plan. That's their focus. What's North and South's focus? Okay, think of this is really important. So sorry if I'm blathering on, but this is extremely important point here. East and West, one of the things they'll be thinking about, having opened the bidding and responded, is do we have enough points for game? That's going to be, if not high, it's certainly going to be up there on the list of the things they're thinking about. Bidding game for North and South is just not really realistic, because West is open showing 12 points, East is showing 6 to 9 points. So the points are evenly split. So as the overcalling side, we're not often trying to get to game. Sometimes we are, but on the list of our priorities are different. The importance of bidding game when partner's overcalled is much, much lower than it is than when partner has opened the bidding. So our job as the overcalling side tends to be try and find a fit as quickly as possible. And if you don't have a fit, then you're better off defending. So here, this is great. We've got a spade fit. So I'm happy to support the spades. But if I didn't have a spade fit, if I had a 5-card part suit or something, Marianne's saying, do you overcall an overcaller? Probably not. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes, but not often, because otherwise you just end up fighting each other and getting too high. So, yeah, no, I'm going to say probably not, but sometimes you would. Do these oddball bids have to be alerted? Certainly all the precision stuff does, yes. Anything that opposition aren't expecting has to be alerted. Mini precision 8 to 11. We play it as 8 to 11. Gus, Ian and I do. That's our... some players use different point ranges, but that's what we do. So, so I'm certainly going to bid 2 spades here. Now, I guess this is the reason why this is a good example of why Ian and I play our mini precision system, because here the opposition have already opened a club and bid a no trump, and I'm going to bid 2 spades. So the opposition have had all this opportunity to show their hands to each other. If I'd been playing with Ian, not vulnerable, I would have opened a no trump, and Ian would have bid 2 spades almost certainly immediately, and we would have cut out the opposition a lot. We would have taken away all their bidding space. Okay, so no difference on the hand, but yeah, I mean, I would have opened a no trump, 8 to 11. Ian would have bid 2 spades, and the opposition wouldn't have had a chance to bid at all. Which is why, again, that's why we play that system. That's one of the advantages. There's lots of disadvantages as well, but that's one of the advantages. Okay, here we are in 2 spades. Let's play this, and we can talk some more about system shortly. 1 club, 1 spade, 1 no trump, 2 spades, pass, pass, pass. Okay, so West, my guess here is that West has got a 4-card heart suit. I reckon West is probably something like 4 hearts and 5 clubs, or 4 hearts and 4 clubs, or something like that. Why? Can anybody guess why I'm saying I think West probably has 4 hearts? Any takers? Anyone like to hazard a guess? So my reason is here that 1 club, 1 spade, East, if East had a 4-card heart suit, she probably would have made a negative double rather than bid 1 no trump. So negative double here showing a heart suit. Yeah, right. There you go. Every week, I'm going to call JP. Is it okay if I call you JP? Because I don't think I've quite got the pronunciation right of Girona. So JP, welcome. Always nice to have you here. East would have doubled. Yeah, if East had a 4-card heart suit, she would have doubled. So therefore, I think, and there you go, Marianne's got it. And cool. Thank you. Okay, so I think East has got 3 hearts and West has got 4 hearts. Okay, good. So 3 of clubs. What are we going to do here? We're going to not a lot to do. I think we're just going to draw some trumps. Oh, that's not so flash. East had a 4-card spade suit. Okay, so let's just abandon spades for now. We can rough a club. And now we can draw some trumps. nine of spades, king, queen. Why did East play the nine of spades or one? East did play the nine of spades, didn't she? So for some reason, she's played the nine of spades. Okay, and we've got the rest. There you go, and West did indeed have a 4-card heart suit, so that's all pretty good. And we do okay with that score. So, yeah, kind of interesting, isn't it? So I guess the contract, well, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what would have happened. I don't know how the auction would have gone had we been playing the different bidding systems. Okay, so one of the things that I don't like about the precision bidding system is that I don't like the one club opening bid. The problem with opening one club is that you show the 16 points, but that's all you've shown. And the problem with opening a club is the opposition bids something and overcall and respond and what have you. And by the time it comes round to the opener again, who's shown that 16 points, often the auction's got quite high and you've shown your points, but you haven't been able to show the shape of your hand. So I know a lot of people think, oh, that one club opening bid in precision is great because you get to show your points so quickly. But it's not so great because you don't get to show the shape of your hand so quickly. So for me, it's more of a cost. It's not a benefit of the system. So for what it's worth. Okay. Yeah, which is the best system? I like all the systems. I like them all. They're all fun. I honestly don't think one's better than the other. One diamond, pass, one spade. This is a pass, and I'm certainly not going to overcall for two reasons. Well, three reasons. One, my hand's awful. Two, I don't like the vulnerability. 5-3-3-2 shapes aren't so great. It's all just rubbish, so I'm just going to pass. So West has shown 5 diamonds and 4 clubs. And for the Acol players and the standard players and the 2/1 players, all you guys, the West hand would bid exactly the same, 5 diamonds and 4 clubs. East bids 2 hearts, which is the 4th suit. A diamond, a spade, 2 clubs, 2 hearts. 1 diamond, 1 spade, 2 clubs, 2 hearts. That's the 4th suit. And the 4th suit from East doesn't necessarily have to be a 4-card suit. It's just kind of forcing West to bid again. Yeah. So why would East do that? Interesting. Why on earth would East bid 2 hearts there? Let's see if we can figure this out. And again, the Acol standard precision players and Acol standard 2/1 players are likely to have all bid this similarly up until maybe East's second bid. But why would East choose to bid 2 hearts there? 1 diamond, 1 spade, 2 clubs, 2 hearts. Why wouldn't East simply choose to bid 2 spades? With that, oops, sorry, there's my email bubbling away. Get rid of that. Why didn't the bidding go 1 diamond, 1 spade, 2 clubs? Why didn't East bid 2 spades to show that 6-card heart suit? Well, the problem is 2 spades is not forcing. 1 diamond, 1 spade, 2 clubs, 2 spades, not forcing. And East is too strong to bid 2 spades. So what East is doing here is just saying, look, I've actually got a pretty good hand. Let's just keep on bidding. And that's what East did. And West chose 2 no trumps, and that's East decided to go 3 no trumps. So that's all pretty. 6 of spades. 6 of spades. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's got ace, jack, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, ace, queen, jack. Could North have ace, queen, jack, 6 of spades? Maybe. Oh. Nope. Let's have a look. Let's just check out West's hand, by the way. And we're going to find West had 5 diamonds and 4 clubs for sure. And 1 spade. Right? So we know West's original shape now. Almost. West could have a 6-card diamond suit, but West showed 5 diamonds and 4 clubs. We know he started with 4 clubs because North followed to 3 rounds of clubs. So West has 4 clubs at the most, singled and spade, 5 diamonds, we know that from the bidding, and probably 3 hearts. Maybe 6 diamonds and 2 hearts, but probably 1 spade, 3 hearts, 5 diamonds, and 4 clubs. Yep. We got it. All right, let's have a look at West's hands. 5 diamonds, 4 clubs, 1 spade, and 3 hearts. All right, so alcohol players open a diamond, rebid 2 clubs. Standard players open a diamond, rebid 2 clubs. 2/1 players open a diamond, rebid 2 clubs. All 3 bidding systems bid exactly the same with the West hand. So all these, it so often happens, everyone says the bidding systems are so important, which they kind of are, providing you've got to speak the same language with your partner, but so often the auction doesn't make any difference to anything. So all 3 bidding systems bid exactly the same. Yeah. Right. Wants to also determine strength of West if they're too complicated. Jerry's talking about the 2/1 bid. Yeah, it's also an attempt to find out about West's strength, Jerry. Quite right. Okay, good. Let's try the next hand. And one club from East. So here, now again, I'm South. East has opened the bidding. It's my bid. It doesn't matter what bidding system I'm playing. I am not in a bidding system situation. Whatever I choose to do here, it's not because I'm playing alcohol or standard or 2/1 or precision or any other system. I'm an overcaller, and bidding system is not relevant here. So if I choose to overcall a spade, it's nothing to do with alcohol. If I choose to double, it's nothing to do with alcohol or standard. It's an overcalling. Really important that we recognize the overcalling side and the opening side have different things going on. So here I don't mind double because my spades aren't that great, and I do have support for the unbid suits and a 4-card heart suit. I don't mind a spade, 5-card suit. Maybe I can bid a spade and then bid hearts next time. But I kind of like double here. Oh, there you go. I'm happy not to be playing in spades. And we're not expecting West to have a big hand here because 1 club double pass West. North. North. We're not expecting North to have a strong hand for that two diamond bid because 1, North's already passed on the first round. 2, North could have bid 2 diamonds after the 1 spade, but chose not to. So those are the 2 reasons. North's now come in 2 diamonds because North's figured out that East and West can't have that strong hands because they've stopped bidding at the 2 level. So that's what North's, trying to steal it with 2 diamonds just because we don't want to defend 2 clubs. West has bid on to 3 clubs, which is great. That's North's done enough damage there, pushed them up 1 level. I'm not going to bid 3 diamonds with only 3-card diamond support, so that's good. My lead, and what am I going to lead? What am I going to lead? What's everyone going to lead here? I don't want to lead a club. That's their suit. I sort of want to lead a diamond. I'd rather have the king, because I'm not that keen on leading the ace of diamonds here. I kind of want to wait and hopefully capture a king with that ace of diamonds. Marianne's going for a diamond. Sherry's going for a diamond. Yes, I'm a little worried because North may not have the king. I'm actually going to lead a spade. Wish I hadn't. Wish I'd led a diamond. North doesn't have the king. I'm still, still might not be. I'm still reasonably happy not to have led a diamond. I'm getting less happy. Yeah. I'm not that happy about leading a diamond still. East still could have the queen of diamonds. Imagine North has got 5 diamonds to the jack, and East has got queen 3rd of diamonds. If I lead the ace of diamonds here, get my diamond trick, but that's all I get. So I'm not overly thrilled with the idea of leading a diamond at all. I don't really want to lead anything. What did East have? 3, 5 or 6 clubs, probably 6 clubs, 3 diamonds, a couple of spades, a couple of hearts. I'm a bit worried that North doesn't have any space. All right, I'll reluctantly lead the diamond. I'm not thrilled about it, I must say. All right, so North had the queen of diamonds all along, so diamond lead would have been fine as it happened. But it wouldn't have been so good if East had the king of diamonds instead of West, which is why I wasn't super keen on leading the diamond. And you can see North didn't have a great hand, but he wasn't that keen on defending 2 clubs. So he's trying to push them up 1 level higher. As it happened, they made 4 clubs, but at least we bumped them up a little bit. Okay, good. Let's move on. Any more questions about bidding systems? Please fire them through, and we can talk about them as we play. And just while we're playing, yes, I know I play all these different bidding systems, but it doesn't bug me one way or the other, really. There's pros and cons to all of them. But please fire away with any of your questions. 1 club, East-West vulnerable, 6, 7, 8. Yep, I can bid a heart here. Just. Now notice that I couldn't open the bidding. No way could I open the bidding with 6, 7, 8 points. Because opening bid shows 12 points, right? Or 11 or 12 points, something like that. But I'm not the opening bidder, I'm the overcaller. I'm overcalling, I'm not the opener, so I'm not promising 11 or 12 points with my opening bid. System doesn't apply to the overcalling side. Having said that, actually, if I was playing my mini precision system with Ian, not vulnerable, then I would open that. I would open one heart because our opening bids show between 8 and 13 points. So with 8 points, I open the bid in one heart. You can see this is quite an aggressive system. So we're trying to get into the auction quickly with weaker hands. Is it a good thing to do? No, I'm certainly not saying it's a great thing. It's just a system. No difference on this hand because I was the overcaller side, and that's a pass. Gus is talking about multi 2 diamond. All right, let's have it. We'll talk about that in a second too, Gus. 1 club, 1 heart, 2 diamonds, 2 spades, 2 no trumps, 3 no trumps, pass, pass, pass. So kind of good that we've. Oh yeah. Okay. 1 club, 1 heart, 2 diamonds, 2 no trumps. So West has got about 11 high card points or so. 10 king ace. West has probably got a few hearts here. Looks like North has led. Is that top of a doubleton? Quite likely. West has probably got a decent number of hearts. I reckon West has probably got a 5-card heart suit here, to be honest. Maybe 4 diamonds and 5 hearts, or 5 diamonds and 5 hearts or something. So let's win the ace. I'm not super keen on continuing with the hearts because I'm pretty sure West has got a whole bunch of them. And 3 no trumps. So sure, I can play the jack, which knocks out the queen, and then my 9 is good, but it's not so good if West has got the 8 and the 7. So I'm going to lead another heart, but only because there's nothing else I particularly want to lead. 7 of hearts. Okay, so that's quite likely to be 10-7 doubleton. So leading that second heart hasn't done a lot of harm, but I reckon West is likely to have 8 and 2 small hearts left, whatever they were. I missed the first heart pip. So I reckon West has still got 8 small heart, and I've got my 9 of hearts, but I don't really want to play it because that's just going to set up the 8 in the West hand. So I'm kind of inclined to not play hearts. In fact, I might keep my clubs here. There you go. You see, so West did have a 5-card heart suit. So we can win the 6 and play a club. Oh, that's annoying. Who's got the king of clubs? I haven't been counting the points. All right, so there we go. That's what we're thinking about. West had queen 8, so North led the 10, which looked like top of a doubleton, and then played the 7. So we could work out that West had. We could guess right from the opening lead that West probably had 5 hearts and 5 diamonds, and 5 hearts and 4 diamonds or something, which is nice. Okay, now I was a bit lazy on that hand. I was just not really watching what was going on. All right, multicolored 2 diamond is okay. So an opening bid of multicolored 2 diamond. There's a few different versions of it, and basically it's one bid which covers 2 or 3 different bids. So a 2 diamond opening bid can show a strong balanced hand, or it can be a weak 2 in either one of the majors. Or some people also play, it can be a strong hand with one of the minors. So when the opposition open 2 diamonds, you don't know if they've got a weak hand. You don't know if they have a weak hand. You don't know if they've got hearts or spades. weak to an either, or it could be a strong balanced hand, or it could be a strong hand with a minor. So Jerry's saying it's not allowed in USA and UK, not allowed in the USA and in the UK only in higher level matches, because it's a bit of a head spin if you're not used to it. Now, what happens when the opposition open 2 diamonds in front of you and you're wondering what to do? I guess for the New Zealand players and the Australian players and the others, what do you do when the opposition do, or maybe some other weird bid that you're not used to, or maybe you're sitting down against precision players or something and they bid something and you've got no idea what it means, and you feel a bit uncomfortable because you're not familiar with what's going on. The only thing I can suggest is that sometimes you're spending so much time worrying about what the opposition's got and thinking, but I don't know what they've got. Just, if you find yourself in that position, just forget about what they've got and just look at your hand. So if the opposition, let's say the opposition opened 2 diamonds, multicolored 2 diamonds, and they alert it and you ask what it means and they say, oh, is this, that, or the other thing? And you're thinking, oh my God, what am I supposed to, got no idea what they've got. What am I supposed to do now? Just look at your own hand. If you've got a decent overcall hand, overcall. If you don't, there's nothing for you to bid. Well, you don't have to worry about what they've got. Just pass. So just focus on your own hand. I know all the time I'm always saying, think about what everyone's got and build up a picture of the opposition's hand and what have you. But in this case, when something confusing happens, just backtrack a bit and focus on your hand just for now. And by the time the bidding comes around to you again, you'll know what the opposition have got. So I guess I'm saying don't panic. Don't panic. All will be revealed. But what you don't want to be doing is getting yourself into a tiz and doing something crazy because you're scared that you're going to get, you're going to get talked out of something or whatever. Just relax and focus on your own hand and just wait for a round of bidding and you'll be okay. Right, 6, 7 high card points, all vulnerable. So this is a pass. 2 hearts is a transfer. Okay, let's pass. Pass. All right. So I don't really want to pass now. I wonder if what I'd like to do. JP saying double to show an opening hand. Sure. Yeah. Do just something. Actually, there's a few good comments coming through here. Yeah, you can double to show an opening hand. If they're at least that way you've shown your points or what have you, that's a perfectly reasonable thing to do. They open 2 diamonds, double if you've got a decent hand. No big deal. It's kind of that. This seems okay, doesn't it? Good. Barry's saying usually it's a week 2. Yeah, you can often kind of guess, can't you? If you've got let's say you've got 6 points in your hand and the opposition opened 2 diamonds, well, there's a good chance that they're going to have a strong hand this time. Not guaranteed, but sure. But if I've got 15 points and the opposition opened 2 diamonds, there's a good chance that they've got the weak hand. So yeah, you can often look at your hand and kind of guess which what type of hand the opposition have got. But yeah, just don't panic, I think. Jerry, yeah, get upset when these things happen. I know, Jerry, it's like it's nothing to do with the actual bridge. We just get upset because we're not used to the situation, right? We get ourselves in a situation we've never been in before, and so we panic. That's the way it goes. But all we've got to do is say, well, yet sometimes I am going to be in a situation that I haven't been in before. So we don't automatically have to panic. We can say, let's just keep it cool. Right, so James bid 3 hearts directly over the 2 hearts. We're back to this hand, which is, yeah, I'm not, okay, fair enough, but I don't love bidding at the 3 level myself with 5 card heart suit to the jack. Seems like it's getting pretty high, especially when we don't know how strong East and West are. But now that the opposition have stopped in 2 spades, now we know that partner must have some points. So now it's kind of, I think it's safer to bid now than it was before. I'd like to double for takeout, but I'm just not sure if partner will recognize it as a takeout double. Let's try. Should be takeout because the opposition are trying to play at the 2 level. So let's see if partner 3 hearts. Great. Okay, good. Now, when I double there, I don't care what partner bids because I've got diamonds and clubs and hearts. And if partner bids hearts, great. But if, maybe partner didn't have any hearts, in which case partner could have bid clubs or diamonds, and that would have been great as well. But partner did have hearts, and so here we are playing in 3 hearts. James is, I like the James. So I like James's. James has recognised it's actually potentially a good hand, right, James? It's potentially a good hand. It's not strong in high card points, but it's nice shape. So you've done well to recognise the potential playing strength of that hand, James. That's awesome. Good job. I felt by passing and then coming in later, I could show my hand. Maybe give a bit more choice to partner, but I like the fact that James has recognised that this is actually it's potentially a good hand for sure. Right, ace of spades lead. What's happened? 1 a trump by West, 2 hearts, 2 spades, ace of spades lead. So we can got 3 hearts to lose. We've got plenty of losers here. What are we going to do? Let's try this. So I'm going to play ace. I'm going to play this pretty quickly, actually, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to play rough. I'm going to cross to the diamond, play the queen of spades, throwing a diamond, and then the jack of spades, throwing another diamond. I'm not sure if this is sensible or not, but let's try this. So over to the diamond, queen of spades, throwing a diamond. I know. Oh, we lost. We won that. I wasn't expecting that. How about that? I'm surprised about that. What I was going to do, I was going to play the queen of spades, throwing a diamond, losing the trick. Then I was going to play the jack of spades, which by now would be a winner, throwing another diamond. But the opposition spoiled my plan by letting me win the queen of spades. Really. I wonder if we can try it again. Nah. Actually, I probably shouldn't have done that. Anyway, let's play another diamond and rough another spade. I know West has got no spades left, pretty sure. That's fine. Knocks out that king of hearts, which is great. And there's 2 hearts left, so I can, what am I going to do here? If I rough and pitch a club and rough, did I draw out, what did I do? Did I draw a round of trumps? I did draw a round of trumps, didn't I? Did I draw a round of trumps? Lost the king of hearts. Yeah, I did. So in fact, I can play ace. Did I draw? I'm going crazy. I think I drew a round of trumps. Yeah, so I'm good to go. Going crazy. I can't remember what happened. I lost what I was doing there. I just lost what I was doing. Okay, all right. So 10, 13, West Open. Yep, all good. All right. I'm getting some confused messages coming through in the chat. I don't know what I was doing on that hand either. Let's move on and play hand 8. Oh, look at this. 2 diamonds is, what are we playing? Week 2. All right. So this 2 diamond here is week 2 in diamonds. It just shows 6 card diamond suit and around 7 or 8 points, something like that. 6 maybe. Now my hand's not actually that great. Not that great. It might be fun to defend 2 no trumps actually, because maybe we can take 8 spade tricks. What'll happen if I bid 3 spades? Hopefully nothing. Yeah, 2 no trumps might have been fun, mightn't it? Ace of spades, run the spades. But we are in 3 spades. Okay, that's sort of well, if I can, there's a couple of things I can do here. I could knock out the ace of diamonds, so lose to the diamond, and then cross over to the spade and run the diamonds, throwing my hearts. Problem is, as soon as I lose the lead, the opposition can take 3 hearts and a diamond, so I can't really afford to lose the lead. So I can just cross to the spade here and play the king of clubs, throwing something away. It doesn't really matter. I'm just going to throw a diamond away. Maybe I can sneak a diamond through. Nope. So we're going to make 3. 3 diamonds making 3, unless the opposition do something silly. They don't, so we are making 9 tricks. Good one. So week 2s are another thing that doesn't really matter what bidding system you play. They're a very common part of lots of bidding systems these days. So ACOL, standard, 2/1. You know, a lot of pairs are going to open 2 diamonds on this hand. So there's more similarities between the bidding systems than there are differences, I believe. All right, a diamond, a heart, 10, 11. So north is opening. So the diamond is part of our ACOL system because I'm playing ACOL. 1 heart has nothing to do with any system. It's just an overcall. So east is going to have a 5-card heart suit. And I'm happy to defend. North's got 5 diamonds and 4 clubs. Again, it doesn't matter what system, that's what it's going to be. I don't want to, yeah, sort of, I don't really love this hand, to be honest, but I've got to catch up now. I'm going to bid 3 no trumps. I'm a bit light, but North's not expecting me to be so good. So, and West had the king of hearts. We're going to spot a bother here. Well, maybe we are, maybe we're not. I'm going to try and set up the diamond suit. I don't really want to throw away any spades. I don't really want to throw away anything. But maybe I need to keep those spades just in case the opposition switch and attack spades. So I'd like to throw away the spades and set up the diamonds and keep and run the clubs, but I feel like I might need those spades as extra support if the opposition switch to spades. Oh, let's just hope they don't switch to spades. All right, ace, play a diamond, kind of hoping that East will win and keep going with hearts. He doesn't. He switches to a spade. That's what I did not want to happen. Okay, never mind. Yeah. Bad, bad, bad. All right. That's not good. All right, we're in doggy do. We're in deep strife. Just got to hope that East has got the 10 of diamonds now. Nope. All right. So this is just horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Sorry, partner. Yeah. Might not have made any difference, but maybe that jack of spades would have saved me, but wasn't to be. East was too smart to switch to the heart there. Okay, so what was that score? That would have been pretty awful, I suspect. Yeah, I managed 16% for that one. Not good. Okay, let's play hand lucky last. And that's the big 3 count. All vol. So what are we going to do? I think I'm actually just going to pass. I don't like the vulnerability. I'm just going to sit and wait and come back in later. 3 hearts. Oh, that's interesting. Now what? Anyone for 3 spades? I think I might actually. I'm going to bid 3 spades. Yeah, I'm going to bid 3 spades now. It's not a good hand, but just maybe. Well, I wasn't expecting 4 spades straight away, but I sort of, what my logic there was, I wasn't expecting North to bid 4 spades, to be honest. But my idea was that if I bid 3 spades, we're unlikely to be doubled in 3 spades on this auction. And if East and West bid to 4 hearts, then North can decide whether or not he wants to bid 4 spades as a sacrifice over their 4 heart bid. So my intention was to give North an easier decision if East and West bid 4 hearts, but East and West didn't bid 4 hearts. Still, it's not, we actually have chances here. So what do we do? Do we rough? How many spades have we got? 7. Rough. So I can rough and I can play some trumps. What I don't want to happen is the opposition switch to diamonds quickly. Let's say I play a spade. Yeah, and actually I can rough and play a spade. I'm nervous about the diamond suit, but I think I'm going to be okay. Again, the danger here is that I play a spade, East wins, switches to a diamond, and if trumps don't break, then I could be in a spot of bother. Does that make sense? So what I'm worried about is I imagine East has got the king of spades and the jack of spades left. So I play a spade to the queen. East wins the king, switches to a diamond. That's great. As soon as I lose the lead, I lose all those diamond tricks. So I'm slightly worried about that, but I'm just going to play a spade anyway. And spades break. Awesome. There's the diamond switch, but it doesn't matter because spades break. And we can just in case clubs don't break, I'm just going to rattle off and play these spades. Oh, and we make 11 tricks. Good one. All right, there we go. Thank you very much, everybody. I will. So I hope that helped with the bidding system discussion. Again, I can't stress how strongly I do believe that it doesn't matter what system you play. Don't go around changing your system just because your neighbors are. Just learn your own system, play your own system well, enjoy it, and that's it. Now where are we? I'm in Japan for what? When do we go to China? 14th. So next week is, so no, I've got a couple more Mondays back with you next Monday, and then the Monday after that. And then I can't do a live stream in China because we can't use YouTube in China. But certainly we'll see you in the next couple of weeks from here. And thank you very much for joining in. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.